Hello everyone. Today we are doing the reading fill in the blanks. And let's start with this blank. Here what they are saying, the formation of atmospheric rivers starts near the equator. The sun heats the earth most directly at the equator, and these warm dash cause water to evaporate. What can be the answer? Like these warm dash cause water to evaporate. What allow the water to evaporate? Warm confine, warm transport, rise, surge, temperature, or reasons. Or these warm temperatures cause the water to evaporate. Temperature allow the water to evaporate. And then when the water evaporates, then dash into the atmosphere. What will happen to the vapors when they evaporate because of warm temperature? Then water to evaporate and dash to the atmosphere. Then they will rise into the atmosphere. Right. Then what they are talking about in next line. Some of these water vapor is pulled away by the equator by atmospheric circulation, forming a narrow band that can dash the water vapor to other regions, like a conveyor belt. If you read the full sentence up to here, they are talking about conveyor belt. Conveyor belt is used to transfer or to transport one thing to the another place. One thing from one place to the another place. Conveyor belt is used for this purpose. So now the water vapor is dashed to the other regions like a conveyor belt. So the conveyor belt is used to transfer one thing from one place to another. So similarly, water vapor can transport the water vapor to other regions like a conveyor belt. So just check the answers. Yeah, all good. Next question. People were walking less and less as cities have become more dash. Highway have replaced sidewalks. Now what happened to the cities? Cities have become prosperous, sophisticated, obstacles, evidence, opportunities, suffocated, sprawled. So cities are spreading and highways have replaced the sidewalks. Cities are spreading. So, and from the options, the similar meaning of spreading is sprawled. The meaning of sprawled is spreading. Highways have replaced sidewalks, creating significant dash to the walking safely. Like now the cities have become spreading and highways replace the sidewalks. This creates a significant dash to walking safely. The people who are walking in the sideways, now they are facing some problems. What's the similar meaning of problem here is obstacles. They are facing some obstacles, creating significant obstacles to walking safely. Sidewalk with broken concrete, narrow widths, and illegally parked vehicle on them are further dash. These all are the examples that the sidewalks with the walking is reducing. These all are the examples. So the example related word from the options is evidence. These all are the evidence, or we can say examples, that walking has slowly been dashed by other mode of transport. Now, walking is slowly decreasing or reducing or impacting by the other mode of transport, or we can say disappearing. So out of these four options, suffocated should be the answer, because walking has slowly become suffocated. They are disappearing or reducing by the other mode of transports. Yes. Now come to the next question. Social norms are the unwritten rules of beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors that are dash acceptable. As we all know that after ism are, the verb third form will come. So out of these, imagined, expected, considered, and required, we have verb third form. So now they are talking about social norms are the unwritten rule of belief, attitude, and behaviors that are dash acceptable, that are imagined acceptable, that are expected acceptable, that are considered acceptable, or required acceptable. So these all are considered acceptable in a particular social group of cultures. Let's come to the next. Norms provide us with an dash idea of. So now we have an. So we know that after an, the words starting with vowels like A, E, I, O, U will come. So we have only two words, imagined and expected. So out of these, we will put norms provide us with an dash idea. So idea can't be imagined. Idea is expected idea. How to behave and dash. How to behave and imagined. How to behave and complete. How to behave and demand. How to behave and required. Like this is a type of collocation, like how to behave and function. Right? And then at last, we expect students to arrive at a lesson on time and dash their work. What student will do to their work? They will arrive on the lesson at a time, on time, and then they complete their work. After that, they will complete their work. Yes. Next question. Marriage does more than change people's living situation and daily. So we know that it's collocation, like daily routines or daily routines. Becoming a spouse appears to change one's dash. Like the spouse are changing each other's dash. What they are changing? Conscientious, functions, status, personality, enjoyable, stable. So they are changing each other's or one's personality. Especially in the early year of marriage. Men, for example, tend to become more dash and introverted. So now, when men were single, they become more dash and introverted. Conscientious, functions, status, enjoyable, and stable. You know the meaning of introvert, like who did not open to everyone. So the meaning of conscientious is honest. They both are positive words. And now they are talking about men's. And in next line, they are talking about women's. Women's were more emotionally, like when men's were single, they were conscientious and introverted. And when the women's were single, they were emotionally stable. Yeah. Next question. The presence or dash of DNA. So we know that our word is used to connect two different family words, or we can say two opposite words. So presence, or we know that presence or absence of DNA. So here, absence of DNA at a crime scene could mean the difference between a guilty dash and an acquittal. Now they are talking about punishments and all, because the presence or absence of DNA on a crime scene. So it's a collocation that guilty verdict. DNA is so important that United States government has spent dash amounts of money. Now they are talking about amount of money that government is spending. So lots of money they are talking about, because the government is spending a lot of money. So according to the rules, there should be enormous amount of money because the government is spending a lot of money. So in next line, the sequence of DNA in the human genome in hopes of understanding and finding cures for many dash disease. So they are finding the cures of many disease. The disease can be communicable or the disease can be genetic. But here in this passage, they are talking about DNA. So DNA related gene can't be communicable. should be genetic disease. Yes. Next question. Poisonous animals include most amphibians which carry around some amount of dash on their skins. So they are talking about poisonous animals. So poisonous animals should carry poison on their skin. So from these options, poison related word is toxin, microbe, tissues, deadly, secreted, intensified partners. The word related to poison is toxins. With on their skin and within their other dash, they are carrying toxins, they are carrying poison on their skin as well as within their other body parts. So now the body parts related word is microbes, tissues, deadly, secreted. The body part related word is tissue because tissues are present within their body, such as the highly toxic poison dash by various poison dart flow. Now they are carrying toxins on their skin and in their body, in their tissues. Now they are releasing this poison, toxic poison. So the similar word is secreted, the similar to the released. Secreted means releasing something. These chemicals are strong enough, these poison, these chemicals, they are talking about poison, they are talking about toxins, chemicals, these chemicals are strong enough that they can be dashed to humans. The poison is very harmful for the humans. So out of these four options, the harmful related word is deadly. The poison is very deadly to the humans. Yes, all correct.